Good morning, children. Today we are going to start exercise 5.1 of chapter number 5, that is data handling. Now, today I'll teach you the construction of bar graph and histogram. And first of all, we will learn how to draw bar graph. All of you know what is bar graph. Now, bar graph is a pictorial representation of numerical data in the form of rectangles of equal width and varying heights. Means the width of the rectangle should be equal, but height will be different. Now let us see. These rectangles are drawn either vertically or horizontally, keeping equal space between them. Means between these rectangles you will have to keep the equal space also. Is it clear? The height of the rectangle depends upon the numerical value it represents. Now let us see in detail how to draw a bar graph. Suppose some numerical data is given to us and we have to represent it by a bar graph on a graph paper. Now we can draw the graph by following the steps given below. Step number 1. Please listen it carefully, okay? On a graph paper, draw a horizontal line OX and vertical line OY. Be careful, I am saying horizontal line OX and vertical line OY. These lines are called the x-axis and y-axis respectively. Step 2. Mark points at equal intervals along the x-axis. Below these points, write the names of the data items whose value are to be plotted. Clear? Now step number 3, choose a suitable scale. On that scale, determine the heights of the bars for the given numerical values. Step number 4, mark off these heights parallel to the y-axis from the points taken in step 2. Step number 5, on the x-axis draw bars of equal width for the heights marked in step 4. The box should be centered on the points marked on the x-axis. Now these bars represent the given numerical data. Now let us take some example showing how bar graphs are drawn. Let us take some example showing how bar graphs are drawn. Now we are taking the example, the marks obtained by Kunal in his annual examination are shown below. You can see the marks obtained in English, Hindi, Math, Science, Social Science. Now the marks are, in Hindi he got 63, in English 75, in Mathematics 90, in Science 72, in Social Studies 58. Now we'll have to draw the graph. Now what will be the first step? On a graph paper, draw a horizontal line OX and a vertical line OY representing the x-axis and the y-axis respectively. Along OX, write the names of the subjects at points taken at uniform caps. Step 3, choose the scale. One small division equals to 1 mark. Then the heights of the various bars are Hindi 63 small divisions, English 75 small divisions, Mathematics 90 small divisions, Science 72 small divisions, and Social Studies 58 small divisions. I think it is clear? Yes. Now step 5, on the x-axis draw bars of equal width and heights obtained in step 4 at the points marked in step 2. Now the complete bar graph is shown. Now we will learn how to draw histogram. Now first of all, always remember that histogram is drawn when we are having the class intervals, then only, otherwise we'll have to draw bar graph. Is it clear? That whenever the data is in the form of class intervals, then only we can draw histogram. Now you can just take one example. Suppose we want to draw one histogram which will show the number of hours for which students of a particular class watched television during holidays. Now here you can see, first of all, the step 1 is the same, draw OX axis and OY axis. Now on OX axis, it is starting from 0 to 1, then 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 and 6 to 7, and on OY axis it is number of students. Now here the same thing you will have to do as you have done in bar graph, but one thing you will have to remember, that here between the bars you will not have to keep the space, means the bars should not be separated. Is it clear? Whatever we have learned, I want to express it with the video also. Yesterday I gave you one question. Question number 1 was the number of members in 20 families are given like this, means 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 6, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 4, 4, 6, 7, 4, 5, 5 and 7, and you were supposed to arrange the data in frequency distribution table. As I said yesterday, that first step will be to arrange the data in ascending order. It will be 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7 and 7. This is the ascending order. Now for making a frequency distribution table, the first column you will write number of family members. The smallest number is 3. So then 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then tally mark. How many times 3 is there? 3 times. How many times 4 is there? 5 times. How many times 5 is there? That is 6 times. How many times 6 is there? That is 4 times. How many times 7 is there? That is 2 times. So we will write the frequency as 3, 5, 6, 4 and 2. Now today we will learn how to represent this data with a graph. Now you can see here the data is not in the class interval, so we can draw the bar graph. Now for the bar graph, the first step is draw OX axis and OY axis. Now on OX axis write number of family members, and on OY axis write number of families. Clear? Now first box you will have to leave, then in second box write 3, then again leave 1, then write 4, then again blank, then 5, then again gap, then 6, then again gap, then 7. Is it clear? Now this is number of family members, and on OY axis without leaving any box you will have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is number of families. Clear? It means what is the scale of the graph? The scale of the graph is 1 square is equals to 1 family. Now how many families are having 3 family members? 3. So we have drawn the rectangle like this. Now how many families are having 4 family members? It is 5. Clear? Then how many families are having 5 members? It is 6. Then how many families are having 6 members? That is 5. How many families are having 7 family members? That is only 2. Now this is called the bar graph. Is it clear? Now the second question was that the marks obtained by 40 students in our test has been given. Now you are supposed to arrange in class interval here because the data is very big. Now the class interval is starting from 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 50. Yesterday I said that when we write 0 to 10, we don't include 10 in it. Yes, we include only up to 9, and from here 10 to 19, here 20 to 29, here 30 to 39, here 40 to 49. Is it clear? Then the tally mark. How many numbers are there which are between 0 to 9? So 3 numbers. Then 10 to 19, 8 numbers. Then 20 to 29, 14 numbers. Then 30 to 39, 9 numbers. Then 40 to 49, 6 numbers. Is it clear? Now if I'll ask you to represent this data with a graph. Now here you will not draw the bar graph. Here you will draw the histogram. Now on histogram also the things are same. First you will have to draw OX axis. Then you will have to draw OY axis. Then on OX axis you will have to write the class intervals. It is starting from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and OY I am writing the number of students. That is I am taking 2 squares and I am writing here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like this. Means 1 square is equals to 2 students. This is the scale. Is it clear? Now you can ask me why I am taking, because if I will write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then the graph will be very long. Is it clear? Now for 0 to 9, how many students are there? 3. So we have done it like this. Then 10 to 19, how many are there? 8. So we have drawn the rectangle like this. Then 20 to 29, how many are there? 14. Then 30 to 39, how many are there? 9. Then 40 to 49, how many are there? 6. Now this is called histogram. Now what is the difference between histogram and bar graph? In bar graph you have seen that we haven't taken the first square, and after every rectangle we were leaving the equal space. But in histogram we are not leaving any space. All the rectangles are just compiled. Can you see? There is no gap between these rectangles. Is it clear? Now I think all of you have understood that when the data is given in class interval, then we draw the histogram, otherwise we draw the graph, bar graph, sorry. And today I will be giving you one exercise also. Please do it. Thank you.